Good morning. Can I tell you guys how excited I am that I finally have my treadmill. Brian got me a treadmill for when I'm in Austin. I haven't had a treadmill forever, and he got it for me for Christmas, and it finally came. So excited. So now I get to go back. It's been a while since I have done my been able to talk to you guys, right? This is what I always tell you guys, when I'm on the treadmill, I'm thinking about you guys. And so if you guys got my email yesterday, I was talking to you guys about Insulin. But so many of you guys didn't know that the reason why we take that at night, and you take it 2 hours, at least 2 hours after your last meal, right, is because we need your insulin levels to be so low, right? Because what Insulin does is it helps your body produce more HGH, right? Human growth hormone. So when your body all of a sudden starts producing more human growth hormone, what happens? Everything can happen, right? Your body can burn more fat faster. Your metabolism can speed up. I mean, the human growth hormone is just like that hormone that goes to work. It's the hormone that we all want, right? Helps your body with everything, right? People supplement with just HGH. So Insulin is not HGH, right? It helps your body produce more HGH, which now makes you literally younger, right? Makes you literally go back in time, right? The more as we age, your body produces less and less HGH, okay? So when you're supplementing with Insulin, it's helping your body produce even more, which then, like I told you guys, helps you have a faster metabolism, helps you burn fat faster, helps you feel better, helps you sleep better, right? Insulin is no joke. But if you guys eat, right, and we have high insulin, it cannot help us, right? It will not release HGH. When you go to sleep and your body has a bunch of insulin, you ate right before you go to bed, you have all this insulin, your body cannot start producing that HGH, right? And so that's why it's so important that when you guys are on Insulin, the bigger gap you can have, if you guys can have like a 3 to 4 hour, that when you take that Insulin and you go to bed, right? Oh, that's even better, okay? But the reason why I tell you guys the game changer, right? When I do all my shows, when I'm in the right mindset, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this week I did, which makes me so mad because it's like the easiest thing in the world. I didn't go yesterday, but I went every other day, except for yesterday for my nightly walk. It makes me so mad because it's the easiest thing in the world. But what happens, right, after you guys eat dinner, okay? This is why I tell you guys, it's like the game changer, okay? The best way that I can explain it is like your body is the city, okay? You eat dinner, okay? When you're eating dinner, it's a bunch of people that are coming inside the city, right? All these people come inside the city, and now they need a place to live, okay? It's like, okay, you got to go take them all back to their house. And so insulin is like the bus, right? Insulin is like the bus that comes and it takes everybody back to the city. Well, if we want to help insulin, right? Because sometimes we have too much, and so insulin has to start building houses for you. When insulin starts building houses for you, guess what that means? That means it's building fat storage, right? It means, hey, I have too many people, right? And you don't have enough homes here, right? So I'm going to have to go build some. If instead, right, you guys eat your food, and if you want to help out all these people, you have a big convention now. So all these people want to go to a big convention. That's what your walk does, right? All these people get to go to a convention. It relieves the buses, which is insulin, right? So they don't have to work so hard. And now they can take everyone back to their houses, okay? That's what going for a walk does after dinner. It helps your insulin, right? To where now it's going to go into your muscles, right? Because you're starting to get some movement going, okay? It is the easiest thing for you to do, especially if you're in a calorie deficit, to help you lose fat faster, okay? Or if we're trying to maintain 1,000 times easier, okay? But this only works is if after that you don't eat. That was your dinner, you go to bed, okay? That's how that works. If you go for your walk, right, and then now you come home and you eat again, all you did was spike your insulin again, okay? We're trying to make it to where when you go to bed, your body is in that fasted state. HGH can now wake up and do its thing, right? Whether you're on some Insulin or not, you want to be in that fasted state when you go to bed, because that's when HGH is working, right? HGH works when you go to sleep. But if you go to sleep and you're eating, right, which is the heart, think about that. Think about you, right? When do most of us eat? Most of us eat, and this is why it's such a killer. This is why when people tell me, Try, I don't eat. I only eat when I come home, and it's still not that much, right? Well, it doesn't matter, because your insulin levels are so jacked because you're eating right before you go to bed every single night. That's when we're snacking on our popcorn, snacking on our Cheez-Its or whatever it might be, right? That is our normal nightly thing, even though we didn't eat that much during the day. But now when it's time for our body to kick up, right? It's time for that HGH to kick on. We're not allowing it to kick on, right? Because we are going to bed not in that fasted state, okay? That is the only time that I'm going to tell you guys that I'm telling you that you need to make sure that you're having that fasted state, especially if we're going for weight loss. We want to try to get some fast weight loss. We want to get that HGH pumping. We want to get that human growth hormone going, okay? This is when it matters, is when you're going to bed, okay? I don't care if you're the best faster in the world. I don't care if you're only 1 meal a day, okay? But we have to start really making it an effort, guys, that when you're going to bed, okay, at least 2 hours. Your goal should be 3, 4 would be awesome, okay? That's tough for me. It's tough for me. But when I'm really trying to dial things in and I know that I gotta really be good, that's been this week. I've done really good at this. Been really good, and I go to bed telling myself how proud I am, right? Of that one thing that after dinner, I didn't eat. It was over with. It was done. I did not eat after. So that's one of the biggest things that you guys can do, right? You want to just work on one thing, and that's why we've been working on that. This week, this on our 18-week challenge, right, has been after your last meal of the day, whatever that was, okay? After your last meal of the day, you went for a walk, all right? But now if you want to turn that up a notch, okay, I want you to now not eat for at least 3 hours, 3 hours. So if you're going to go to bed at 10, 7 o'clock, you're done eating, okay? And then you go to bed at 10, okay? And if you guys are trying to lose weight, nobody should be going to bed later than 10 o'clock. You guys have got to get your sleep in order, okay? I'm telling you right now, when people tell me I only sleep 5 hours, that's the first thing that you have to do. Sleep is the most important factor, not just weight loss, but for you to freaking feel like a good human being. You've got, this is one thing I get so mad at my dad about. My dad doesn't sleep. I'm telling you right now, his mind is not right, because sleep is so important, okay? It's the most important thing that you have to do is get that sleep. 7 hours. So you start making sure that your day, you start planning out your sleep, and when am I not gonna, when do I gotta stop eating by? Those two things have got to be mandatory if you're serious that you wanna start getting healthy. Not even for weight loss, for health. Okay, we're talking about health right now. Yes, you'll lose weight for sure by doing this. But those two things have got to be mandatory from now on. When do I gotta get to bed so I'm getting 7 hours of sleep? Mandatory. When do I gotta get to bed so I get 7 hours of sleep? And the second thing, when do I gotta stop eating by? So I have 3 hours that I haven't ate before bed, so now I can let that HGH kick in when I go to bed, because my insulin is so low, okay? Those two things I want you to work on starting today. 2 things, right? It's that thing. We want to try to complicate this. People be telling me all the time, sorry, give me a meal plan. Okay, well, are you doing these 2 things? Honestly, are you doing these 2 things? Because I can give you all the meal plans you want, but if you can't even do these 2 things, then I'm telling you right now, you're never going to do your meal plan, right? Start small. And all of a sudden, you're going to start feeling so good, right? Like, you can do this, guys, but instead you're trying to give yourself all of these things that you want. Start small. And then when you do these things, like every single night, guys, this is going to be part of our next 18-week challenge. I'm telling you guys now, right? Every single night, I go to bed and I list at least 5 wins that I did, right? So every single night that I go to bed, so I'm going to bed so proud of myself. Sure, there's plenty of things I didn't do, but I'm going to focus in on the things I did right, right? And then in the morning, as you know, we have our chief aim goal. I'm looking at that, and then I'm telling myself, what am I going to do today to make sure that I can get to that chief aim goal, right? So go to bed proud of yourself. Do not go to bed thinking, okay, tomorrow I'm going to do, no. Tomorrow doesn't matter. I'm going to bed telling myself all the good things I did, at least 5. What are 5 good things that I did? Because I want that in my subconscious mind. Not telling me how bad I was, what I didn't do. Screw that shit. Screw that. No, I'm going to bed telling myself the 5 things that I did good that night, and I keep repeating them until I fall asleep. I'm visioning myself. I'm seeing my chief aim goals. Then I wake up in the morning, look at my chief aim goal. All right, what am I going to do today to make sure I get that? Right? Not what am I not going to do? What am I going to do? Okay? And then we hit that ground. All right? So I want you guys to know you can do that. So just focus in on those 2 things. Focus in on those 2 things today. Okay? All right, guys, I love ya. I'm so grateful to be on this journey with you guys. As you know that. This is my journey too. That's why when I tell you guys these things, it's not like I'm talking to you. I'm talking to myself. Right? These are my struggles. And I hope it resonates with you guys, okay? Because I talk to a lot of people who are in the same boat as me. So, but I just want you guys to know, you got to change your mindset. You got to change. If you can ask my team, like, that's the biggest thing I'm on. You got to change your mindset, okay? If you just think that you're going to be able to just wake up and follow, no, it's here first. It's in that freaking mind, okay? Like I tell you guys all the time, the news, social media, your TV, those aren't going to save you. The president, your politics, those aren't going to save you, okay? And if you want to know my truth about it, they don't give 2 shits about you. None of them. I don't care what side you're on. They don't give 2 shits. We got each other. I got your back. You got my back. And that's how we win this, okay? Because all that outside noise is the reason that we are where we're at right now. It's the reason that obesity is so freaking high. It's the reason that we have so much depression. It's because of that outside noise, right? We got each other. That's what we're here for. We're here to help each other, okay? And that's my mission. My mission, you can ask my team, they all know it. I'm here to help people get healthy. And that's what I'm going to do. So, all right. I love you guys. Have the best day ever. And remember, today is the best day. That's our goal every day. Make it the best day, right? If I can do that the rest of my life, heck yeah. And there's no reason I can't. So, love ya. Bye.